Recovery is the sequel to the Balance Point storyline, and it takes place after the ultimatum that the Yuuzhan Vong have made to the galaxy. If they cease hostilities, then they would. If they will cease hostilities if they turn over the Jedi to them. So basically, as the Yuuzhan Vong are victorious after battle after battle after battle, Leia Organa is tortured during the Battle of Planadoro, who now barely clings to life after enduring the enemy's torture. Unless she receives medical attention soon, the badly wounded princess and former head of the New Republic will surely die. Pursued by bounty hunters, assassins, thugs, appeasers, traitors of the Republic and the galaxy as a whole, Han Solo begins a race against time, only to find that his urgent pleas for help is rejected planet by planet after planet, as the Jedi are blamed for the continuing fighting against the seemingly invincible aliens. Desperate, the Solos decide on a suicide mission. They must reach Coruscant, the New Republic's strife-ridden capital, where traitors, appeasers, and assassins now share the same goal as the fierce Yuuzhan Vong: kill all the Jedi. So this is the first ebook of the New Jedi Order series exclusively, and then it would later be put into the Star by Star novel in the paperback version, which is a video that I can't wait to talk about because, well, Star by Star is by far the best of the New Jedi Order series, behind, in front, above Unifying Force, for another reason. But I can't wait to talk about that one. But I'll get to that when I get to that. So Han and Leia are on. Han's on this race against time to get Leia to medical attention. Rushes her first. He rushes her to Corella, where they enter a meta center under assumed names, and she is tended to by a Jedi sympathetic doctor. After Tussin Vong's ultimatum, to turn the galaxy against itself by turning the Jedi over to the in exchange for a cease in the terrible Yuuzhan Vong hostilities, Peace Brigade thugs infiltrate the med center to attack Leia. Han fends them off with the help of Alyssa, another Jedi there for medical treatment. Leia and Han worm their way past Han's opportunistic cousin Thraken Sal Solo, who has ridden a tide of popularity for his role in defending Corella, and now leads the Centerpoint Party, a political entity that has no qualms over striking deals with the Yuuzhan Vong. Since he's responsible for the Haven fleet being destroyed, and yet he's being hailed as a hero, while Anakin Solo is hailed as as a criminal against the Haven people. I'm like, yes, Anakin Solo activated it, but Thraken Solo fired it. So who's the real blame? Who's the real person to blame here? Since Anakin Solo said, "No, I don't want to use it." But like I said, I've ranted about that in a previous video. Um, let's see, where was I? Let's see. Han, Leia, and Esla depart Corella aboard the Millennium Falcon, aided by the Wild Knights, a Jedi fighter squadron led by Alyssa's apprentice, Sebase, whatever, I can't pronounce it. As Leia continues her recuperation at the Wild Knights' secret headquarters on Cinnabar Moon, she also mends her strained relationship with Han. The two pieces together evidence from the Duro delegate debacle and realize Shiss is collaborating with the Yuuzhan Vong. Han and Leia return to Coruscant to accuse the senator as Shiss leads a movement in the Senate to officially appease the Yuuzhan Vong. Shiss' vote fails, and Han and Leia are unable to make their evidence stick due to the untimely death of Shiss' chief of staff. His deathbed confession absolves Shiss of all guilt and allows her to stay in power. The Jedi are left with few friends in the galaxy, but Luke Skywalker begins planting an underground network of safe patches for the delegated Jedi Knights, which he dubs the Great River, which could be a subtle gesture to the Underground Railroad from the slavery era. So this was a relatively short story, pretty much, written by Troy Dinger. I can't pronounce. I'm trying to pronounce it. Um, so it shows more tension regarding, and the tension's not really there to Leia's extent because you know for a fact Leia is protected by Han, is protected by George Lucas. Han and Luke are also protected. They can't be killed off according to George Lucas. Those three are the main characters, but everyone else was fair game. So if people had known about it at that time, they would have said this novel probably would have flopped. This short story probably would have flopped because it was, well, like I said, tensionless. Since you know she's gonna make it, but because George Lucas decreed it. So nothing much really happens in this novel other than the Great River, which is to help the Jedi Order since they're now under attack by the entire galaxy at this point since the ultimatum was passed. So, anyways, those are my thoughts on Recovery. Get ready for Edge of Victory duology. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate to for more.